Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Grow and Clip Bonsai for Seniors. My name is Tom Novak, and I got an arrival of Acorns. I bought 50 of them because they were on sale. They were 39 cents a piece, but with shipping and everything, they come out to about 55 cents a piece, and the minimum order was 50, so I got 50 of them. Today is, let's see, forgetting the days. October 29th of 2021, 53 degrees Fahrenheit, 12 degrees Celsius. It's been raining all day for 2 days. That's why I couldn't get Lily Marlene into getting her into a new pot yet. So be patient. So what I'm going to use for I'm going to use an old tub that I found in the basement to overwinter the acorns, and I'm going to use 4 cups of perlite, not sifted, just put in 2 cups of vermiculite, a cup of peat, a cup of worm castings, a tablespoon of Micos and Azus into the mix. I got a nice airy mix. Let's see if I can show it to you. Right there. So just enough to plant the acorns. And what I did is, you can see it's an old top, but I drilled some holes in there so the rain and everything can get in there and the squirrels can't get in, and the mice and the night terrors. So it's an old box that cracked when I was drilling it because it's old. So I just taped it up with some Gorilla duct tape, which is pretty good stuff. I like it. And I sprayed also some glue in there, so just to get it going. So here are the acorns that I got. You can see here's the top, and here's the roots starting to come out of one. Here's the top of the other, but no root on that one yet. So they came in a big bag like this. So we're going to put about 2 to 3 inches under the soil. But first, let's get our soil mix in. We're not going to put it real deep, because I'm going to have to be able to take these out. Right now I got it. I'll show you once I get it going, but let me just take the surface tension out of this. I'm not going to water this all the way through on the video, because I'm going to take it out in the rain and get some good rainwater on it. So right now, just put a little more in there to get the depth. I got it to about here. Let me push it in. And we can get a little more in there. Like that. Pushed in good. So we got it about up to here, but I think I can put a little more in because I should have enough perlite to put on top left in the bag. So if anything does get in and they try to burrow into there to get the acorns, the perlite will keep it out, because for some reason it works good on keeping the night terror out of a lot of the plants that I have it on. I think it was because it's so lightweight that if they try to dig into it, they can't get it anywhere because it just falls back into the hole that they made. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put, you can see the cap and the bottom, cap and the bottom. So what I'm going to do is just put it gently into the soil and space them out. Now I'll show them to you once I get it in. So I'm just going to put them a little bit close to see what's going to take and what's not going to take. Look at the root coming out on that one. And it's a nice airy soil, so we can get a nice row in there. And then the other ones that I'm not able to put in the bag, I'll try to get some my root maker pots and put a couple in there and try them out. But first I'm going to have to put them into something. A lot of them don't have roots poking out of them yet, but that's all right. See, look at the roots coming out. There's one breaking through right now. But they need that cold dormant period, and that's what winter's going to do with it. It's going to give it a good dormant period. Now the name of the oak escapes me. I'll have to look it up and let you know on the next video. I'm trying to look for some of the other ones. Look at the roots on these. So I want to get the ones with the bigger roots into the soil. Now the soil's light enough so when I put it in, it doesn't break the taproot. Let me see what else I got in here. It would probably help if I put the acorns down and get every one that's starting to root into the soil. See, look at the big roots on this one. So I got them in nice and easy. The ones without the roots I'm taking out, and I'm just putting the ones with the roots in. Let me see what we got. Okay, we got 2 more we can put in, and the rest I'm going to have to plant later. But I'll keep them in a cool, dark place. You can see how this root is wrapping around, so I want to get this into the soil right away so it starts to grow down. The rest I'll put in the bag and maybe in the refrigerator until I can get a chance to plant them. But that's how you can plant them, but don't tip it. So if I had a better camera tablet, I would have did it without it falling over. But it's, in a way, this worked out good because I can find the ones with the roots and without the roots. So that's good. Let me take that out, and I can put a couple more in. Let's see, one more in there. Now it says on the planting instructions it needs at least 2 to 3 inches of soil over the top. So let me put the rest of my acorns on the side. I got to look up the name of it and then I'll write it down. So what I'll do is put the rest on. There we go. Just like that. Push it in. And these are nice and solid inside the tray. Now I'm going to wet this a little bit. And then I'm going to take my perlite as an added precaution. Now all this is light, so even though you get this a little bit, say if it's a little bit deeper than 3 inches, the soil mixture is light enough for the plant to still push through. So I'm going to take my perlite and add it to the top. So I got about that much mixture. And just the perlite to cover it, because if they go in here, they're going to see this stuff and they're not going to want to walk on it. Just like that. Cover it up pretty good. Get it packed in. Let me take the surface tension out. We're still supposed to get rain, I think, tomorrow and Sunday. I don't know for sure. I have to check the weather report. Okay, and then I'll take my little bottle here and just water it in a little bit. Just so I can tilt it so you can see how it looks. Just like that. Then I'll put a tag on there when I planted it. So there you are. That's the top. There. Well, I'm going to get the cover here so you can see it better. all covered up. So we got about, the acorns in are about there. We're about here with the covering, and about a 1/2 inch on top with the perlite. And then as an added precaution, with it raining, this is going to be a good cover because it'll let the rain go in and it'll keep the critters out. So let's hope this works. And then later on, when I get time, I'm going to take some wire and just stick it over the top, and then I can take this cover off. But I'll have to check it every day since the cover is on to see how these things are growing. Now the holes that the holes came out pretty good if you use a 3/4 inch Forster bit. Drilled, look at that, perfect on each side. I put a 4x4 underneath where I'm drilling a hole, and it comes out real good. So that's something for you to try if you're going to use an old crate. So long story short, let's give it a try. When I put the other acorns in and I find another tray for them, I'll show you how I planted them. So today's Friday night. It's dance night. Wives, get your husbands out of the easy chair. Grandma, grandpa, do the same. Get each other together. Wives, boyfriend, girlfriend, get each other going. Kick the table and chair on the side. Put some old-time band music on. Make yourself a nice hot cup of tea. And just sit back and relax. And dance a little bit. Remember when you were young and when you met. And just dance, relax, and enjoy the evening later on with a nice hot cup of tea and some good old-fashioned old band music when music was music. So you take care, everybody, and thank you for coming for this short clip.